You're listening to the Big Shaw Sports Report on Northeast Streaming Sports.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Big Show Sports Report. Happy Easter to all. It is a beautiful day today. I was not going to come on today, but I decided to come on and do a quick show. Today um, we'll be doing lady sports today. I know today is the championship game for the ladies in the NCAA championship today. The Arizona Lady Wildcats versus the Stanford Cardinals. This is going to be a pretty good game tonight. I will be watching. Arizona. They took down my UConn girls. It was sad for me to see my girls go home and not make it to the championship. But Stanford's head coach, Miss Terry Van Devere, she is going for her third title at Stanford. So that's a little bit of history, for her. I kind of hope that she wins and she gets her third championship. That would be something very special. She's a great coach. She's been at it for a while. I've been watching women's basketball Sorry, guys, I don't know what happened right there. But back to what I was saying about the women's championship game. It will be great, a great game to watch tonight. I will be watching it. So, like I said, this is for the ladies today. Today is Ladies' Day on the Big Shaw Sports Report. So let's get to some softball news and softball rankings in the ladies' sports. These are through March the 28th. So the number one team in women's softball is Oklahoma. Number two is UCLA. Number three is Oregon. Number four is my team, my girls, Alabama. Number five is the Florida Gators. Number six is Washington. Number seven is Texas. Go Horns, go Longhorns. Number eight is Kentucky. Number nine is Arizona. Number 10 is Florida State. Number 11 is Oklahoma State. Yes, we're going to do them all. Number 12 is Duke. Number 13, Arkansas. Number 14, Arizona State. Number 15 is the LSU Tigers. And number 16 is Louisiana Lafayette. Number 17, Missouri. And number 18 is Clemson. Number 19 is Virginia Tech. And number 20 is Georgia. Number 21 is Tennessee. And number 22 is UCF. And number 23 is Michigan. And number 24 is Northwestern. And number 25 is Baylor. Let's get you to the games that's going on today in softball. I know I've been saying it for a long time that I will be doing lady sports, and today is the day that I will do that. So we're gonna get to the games coming up real shortly today. It's a beautiful day, really, really beautiful day outside. I woke up, I went outside, I looked up, a beautiful, beautiful, pretty sky outside. So I said, hey, let me get in here and do a podcast for my ladies in the sports. So today in softball, Lehigh versus Army, Ball State versus Central Michigan, Stony Brook versus Hartford, Bucknell versus Hardister, wherever that school is at, Indiana versus Iowa, Charleston, North Carolina versus JMU, Northwestern versus Maryland, Purdue versus Minnesota, Nebraska versus Rutgers. This is softball, people. Rider versus Sierra. That should be a good game. Kentucky versus Tennessee. That should be another great game to watch. And NIU versus Toledo. Those are the softball games today. But again, watch the ladies championship game today. I really believe that we need to support the ladies sports in all sports, gymnastics, soccer, whatever sport they play. I think we as guys that's doing the podcast is, around the world, the United States or abroad, we should support these ladies in everything that they do. They get it just like the guys every day. They're in the workout. They're in the practice rooms. They're going early, leaving late. The first one in, the last one out. But you don't hear about that at all. You don't hear about that. We always hear about the men. Let's start talking about these young ladies that's out there scoring 25 to 30 points a game and all this good stuff. We need to keep the women up just like we keep the guys. So that's something that I will touch on more. I don't know about the other podcasts, but I do think that we need to, as guys that's doing the podcasts, and the guys that's not doing it, like the WNBA. A few years ago, I watched the WNBA game, and I looked in the crowd. It was hardly nobody in the crowd. But you turn on the NBA game, it's sold out. People are there. They're on their feet every night, every day. But you switch over to the women play. Hardly nobody is in the arenas. Hardly nobody support the females. We need to get out here and help support the women in their sports, even in hockey, tennis. Watch them because that will help them. Hey, we got a fan base now, So I think also that in these workouts, these weightlifting places, in these gyms, the women need bench press machines too. They lift weights also. So let's think about getting more stuff for the ladies, so they could have access to the stuff that the guys have. So I want to speak on a few young ladies that I enjoy watching. I'm not going to name their names because I don't know them, so I don't want to get myself in trouble. But in softball, Alabama has a very, very great team in softball. Matter of fact, they always had a great team, as far as I can remember. I would like to see the Lady Tide to go far this year in softball. I'm a big fan of lady softball, but right now Oklahoma they're on the cream of the crop. They're running it right now. Them ladies they're running. I've seen them play before. They're a dangerous squad. Same for UCLA. They're great. Alabama, LSU. They got a few things that they need to work on. The Lady Tigers in softball, but they'll be fine. But I want to see Alabama go far this year in softball. It'll really make me proud if they go far this year. I want them to go all the way. I think they got the team to do it, but I'm scared of Oklahoma. I really am. I'm really scared of Oklahoma, and what they're going to do this year. They look very dangerous, from watching for what I see. They look real dangerous this year. I want to talk about tennis. Tennis is a physical sport. Some people they don't watch tennis. We just watch the same sports, football, basketball, but tennis is a great sport. I enjoy watching Serena Williams, Venus Williams, and the young lady that beat her. I enjoy it. I really do. I can sit back and I can watch tennis all day. Tennis is a very physical sport. You got to be in shape. I know I can't get out there and play, but I will say this though: the Zydeco Women's Football League, be on the watch out for them as well. Um, they're starting up real soon. It's something I'm very excited to see. And yes, they play tackle. It's not lingerie football. I really miss lingerie football. I wish they'd bring it back. But these ladies, they are some very strong competitors. I wouldn't get on the field with them. Well, I'm sure they'll run me over. I'm out of shape. They're in shape. I'm sure they can take me down. But be on the watch out for them next month. I believe they season starts next month. Those ladies, they're ready. We had them on unscripted not too long ago. Almost had the whole team on there. It was, it was great having those ladies on the show to not only help us, but to help them. So I hope it's very successful this year for the Zydeco Women's Football League. So I mean, like I said, I'm very excited for them. I will be going to a few games. I'm gonna go to a few games, not all, but I'm gonna go to a few games, and hopefully, we can see, this on national television one day. You just never know. I think more women should get involved. Playing football. You know, you got women, they can get out there with the best of us and play football, play basketball, play baseball, because that's something that they like to do. Maybe a young lady was the only girl, grew up with five brothers. They was rough. So guess what? That's what she wants to do. She wants to play football. Nobody wants to play touch football. I want to see some hitting. And I'm telling you, that's what these young ladies will bring next month. I think it starts next month. I didn't need to find out a few more things, but that was a very good interview when we had them young ladies on unscripted. It was very fun. Listening to them talk about their football experiences. But like I said earlier, gotta support the ladies, guys. We gotta do that, because let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you this. But believe it or not, they support us in things that we do. So why not we go out and support them in what they do? Now I will say, um, even in golf, even in NASCAR, I'm a NASCAR fan. I'm a golf fan. Even when those ladies are playing golf, yeah, golf may not be a contact or really physical sport, but I can't get out there and play with them ladies in golf. I have to go get retrained. I have to train like them and watch them. That's the thing what I'm trying to say, to try to get more people on that train. Support these ladies. Support them. Even in NASCAR, even if you don't watch it. Listen, these ladies, they love it. They love when people come out and watch them play. Like they said, if you can watch LeBron James play, I know you can go watch these ladies play softball. But don't go do it for the wrong reasons. Don't go do that. Get out there and go support them, because support can go a long way in sports. It really can. They can go a long way in sports. Support them like they support us. Sometimes they watch us when we not watching. Yeah, yeah. Now, do I think they should get paid like the guys? Of course, I think so. I had to sit back and I had to think about it. I said, you know what? Maybe these ladies should get paid the same amount or close to it. It's just what it is that everything starts with marketing. Everything starts with marketing. If they would market these WNBA players and market their games more and better, that's where your money and the exposure would come in at. The NBA, the NFL, MLB. I I knew the games for MLB, okay, before the season even started. I knew the players to watch for before the season even started. But the WNBA, they're not doing that. They're not marketing how they should be marketing. Take a book and see how the NBA is doing it. MLB, even wrestling. I know who's going to be at WrestleMania in a few weeks. I know who's going to be there. Excuse me. I know who's going to be there. But the WNBA, you really don't know who's going to be the star. You think you know who's going to be the star. You think you know, but you really don't know because they don't put them out there like everyone else. It's just crazy. It's just crazy how they do it. So take a book out, the NBA book, take it out, read it, and see how they do it. But again, watch the ladies championship game tonight. It will be something good to watch. Like I said, NASCAR. NASCAR is another great sport that a lot of ladies are starting to get into. I think the more the ladies watch it, the more they're going to get in there and drive. A lot of them, a lot of ladies can drive, some can't, but get them on that track. Okay, even the track and field. It's a lot of women are heading in that direction. Track and field. Track and field is another good sport. You got to be physical. You got to be kind of fast in that. I love it. I love the determination, that they bring to each sport. Some of them have more determination than the guys. Well, let's give you some D1 softball news. College softball rankings, what I just said, Oklahoma remains number 1. And Alabama, Smith, she homered a walk-off, steers Kentucky past Alabama. I know I saw that game. I cried. And these are the plays of the week. I don't think I'm going to touch on that because I'm not going to be on here too much longer. But these are the top softball pitchers to watch this year. While that loads up, we're gonna get to it right now. The top softball pitchers to watch in 2021. Some dangerous girls. They can pitch better than me. It's a video, but we're gonna touch on it here shortly while it loads up. But again, I can't stress it enough. Go support the ladies in their sports. I know sometimes you don't want to do. Some people don't want to do it. Some people say, well, hey, I don't want to do it. Go do it. Women's boxing. I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna talk about women's boxing. Women's boxing is very good. Very, very good. I don't have my stuff with me about the women's boxing, but I think women's boxing is very, very good. You even got the ladies in UFC. You got them in that cage fighting stuff. Women can get down with the guys also, but I don't think they should fight each other. But what I'm saying is, if a man can get in the UFC ring, I think a woman can also. I really do, because they're breaking down barriers, guys. They're breaking down barriers. So don't be surprised. This is what I'm supposed to say. Don't be surprised in the near future, maybe the next 5 to maybe 10 years, that you may see a woman in the NFL. You may see a woman in the NBA. You just never know, because I'm telling you, they're breaking down barriers that people said they can't do. They can't break. And it is very cool to see that. But like I said, you see it in college already at Vanderbilt. You've seen it. I've seen it. A kicker. I know some say, oh, she's just a kicker. But listen, it's more than just that. It's more than just that. She broke a barrier that's been broke now. She broke it. She broke a barrier that people said that couldn't happen. And she did. And I was very happy to see that. A woman playing football. What's next? What's next? We're gonna go on a quick 30-second break, get something to drink, come back, and give you some more news. Stay tuned. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Big Shaw Sports Report, a podcast, whatever you want to call us. It's all good. It's all good, with the sports stuff. So let's get you to some soccer. Watch women's soccer, support it. I've been watching a few soccer games. We're going to give you the rankings for the ladies soccer. When I told you that I was going to try to touch every ladies sports as possible, I meant that. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Ladies soccer, these games through March 21st, 2021. If I'm wrong, let me know I'm wrong. Let's go with it right now. Yes, I'm doing them all. Number 1 is Florida State. Number 2, North Carolina. Number 3, UCLA. Number 4, TCU. Number 5, Duke. Number 6 is West Virginia. Number 8 is Clemson. Number 9, Penn State. Number 10 is Virginia. Number 11, Santa Clara. Number 12, Georgetown. Number 13, South Carolina. Number 14, Oklahoma State. Number 15, Arkansas. And number 16 is BYU. Number 17 is Memphis. Number 18, Washington. Number 19, Rutgers. And number 20 is St. Louis. Number 21, Arizona State. 22, USF. And number 23, Texas A&M. And number 24 is Pepperdine. Number 25 is Mississippi. It's Mississippi. So that has to be Ole Miss. And the teams right here that also received votes were the University of Colorado, Hartford University, Ohio State University, Stanford University, University of California, Rice University, University of Michigan, Butler University, Gonzaga University, University of Oregon, and the University of Southern California. That's soccer. Again, I made that promise that I will try to touch the women's sports today, and I touched them. But again, I touched the women's sport like I promised. I didn't want to hit it too much of it, but I just got you the rankings of the softball and soccer and gymnastics. Let me tell you, I'm trying to get into women's gymnastics. That's going to be something fun for me to get into. Real fun. Again, I just love sports as a whole. Sports is very fun. If you like it, if you love it, you should give it a try, man. Watch it, study the game, and it will bring a bad day to a good day. That's what sports do for me. I can have the most craziest and most insane day, and I just love sports. Sports can bring a bad day good, but the soccer championships will be held in North Carolina. That's a very beautiful state. So that will be held in North Carolina. But it's it's a great thing to do. I don't get paid yet, but hopefully in the near future, all that will change. But let me tell you this, and and I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of people, again, I just can't say this enough, talk about the ladies' sports. It's good, but in 27 minutes, we're gonna have another 30-second break, and I'm gonna talk about a few more lady sports. Matter of fact, I might throw in, I might throw in gymnastics. I might just knock it out today. I might as well. But I will say this: from now on, I will be on Zodiac TV starting Saturday and Sunday at 6 o'clock Central Time. Friday and Saturday. That will be my times to be on Zodiac TV. If you haven't seen my two shows on there, go ahead on Northeast Streaming Sports, also on YouTube. You can watch them there. But man, it's pretty good. You know, I'm timed now. I have to have a time on it now. So because when I start talking sports, I don't know when to shut up. So we're gonna go on another 30-second break, and I'll be right back for the final topic. Okay, everybody, we're on the last topic of the day. Women's gymnastics championships regionals selections has been announced. I am waiting for that to load up right now so we can talk about it. It's gymnastics is a good sport. Let's go ahead and hit it right now. Here we go. The Athens Regional, the University of Georgia is the host. Here are your teams: Florida, Minnesota, Denver, Illinois, Georgia, Oregon State, Central Michigan, NC State, and Western Michigan. Listen, this is gonna be some good stuff, and I will be watching. This is gonna be some good stuff. The Morgantown Regional, West Virginia is the host. Here we go. It's Michigan, California, Brigham Young, UCLA, Ohio State, Towson, Kent State, Penn State, and West Virginia. Salt Lake City Regional, University of Utah is the host. Here goes the teams. This is gymnastics, folks. Teams, here we go. The University of Utah is the host. LSU, Utah, Arizona State, Kentucky, Boise State, Southern Utah, Utah State, Temple, and Arizona. I'm not going to say these ladies' names. Don't want to get myself in trouble. Here it is. I like the sound of this one. Check this out. Tuscaloosa Regional, University of Alabama is the host. Here are your teams: Oklahoma, Alabama, Roll Tide, Arkansas, Auburn, Iowa State, Missouri, Eastern Michigan, and Maryland. And that is it, folks, for the Big Shaw Sports Report, Big Shaw Sports Podcast. I told you I was going to get to the ladies' sports, and I did that. Remember, support the ladies. The championship game comes on tonight. The Arizona Lady Wildcats versus the Stanford Cardinals. So the head coach, Terry Vandier, she's going for her third championship at Stanford. I wish her luck on that. It's been a great ladies basketball season. So, and one more other thing, don't forget the NCAA Men's Championship comes on tomorrow. Be ready for that game. Baylor versus Gonzaga. So thank y'all guys for listening to the Big Strong Report, Big Strong Sports Podcast with Kelston Jones. So everyone have a great day and thank y'all for listening. Remember, catch me every Friday and Saturday on Zodiac Television at 6 o'clock Central Time. And then I will be going on unscripted afterwards. So thank y'all guys very much.
You're listening to the Big Shaw Sports Report on Northeast Streaming Sports.